Hello, Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Ozaukee County supporters, as well as our participants, sponsors, and supporters of our virtual Berry Big Run. Nicole Bulow here. I'm coming in today because I have a wonderful letter that was sent to me from one of our past parents that I wanted to share with you. And I did get permission to share this and to share with all of you, and I hope that you enjoy it. Now, forgive me as I read it because I may be looking down or looking off to the side, but I want to make sure I use her words as direct as I can. So with no further ado, let me go into the letter from one of our past parents, Jenny. Hello. I would like to share what Big Brothers Big Sisters means to not only myself, but to my 3 sons as well. But before I do, let me give you a little family background as to how we even got involved with them. I had 2 boys in elementary and 1 at home. Can imagine what that was like. Talk about hands full. My older son was having problems with balancing and understanding what a divorced family was like. Granted, his dad was a workaholic and would try to spend time with him when he could, but oftentimes he was sent to his grandmother's. So he needed a male role model in his life, like any little boy should have. When the school had reached out to me about Big Brothers Big Sisters and what they offer, I agreed that my son would and could benefit from this program. But what I didn't expect was really how they impacted not just his life, but all 3 of my sons' lives over the years. The amount of support has been outstanding. The bigs they matched me to were a perfect fit for them, as some of them went on trips, spent a lot one-on-one time with them, which was hard for me to do at times. My boys really looked up to their big, some as older sibling kind of relationships, while one in particular was more of an uncle that my middle son was so desperately seeking. My middle son's father had been absent since he was 1.5. He was really lost, seeing how my older son had a father to see and hug every now and then. So when Big Brothers Big Sisters matched my son and Mr. Dave together, they were inseparable. They even continued with their bond after my son turned 18 years old. I can't thank Big Brothers Big Sisters enough for everything they have done for my family. The in-home support, even in-school support, and Big Brothers Big Sisters staff have been a huge asset to our family. We still keep in touch. Even as now my oldest is a father of 3 and my youngest just graduated from high school, while my middle son is still finding his way in life, she continues to be there for them. So imagine how your son or daughter could benefit from having that special someone to hang out with, share things with, or even have a positive connection with. Maybe even be that extended family member. As the old saying goes, it truly does take a village to raise a child. In my case, 3 of them. As I had never had support from my family or felt like I had it from their dad's side of the family for some of my boys at times. Please consider anything you can do for Big Brothers Big Sisters. It truly makes a difference in a child's life and their family lives. Even if you can't be a big brother or big sister, donate so they can have experiences like sporting events or whatever outing is available to them. Thank you for your support, Jenny. Jenny also included quotes directly from her boys. So I'm going to start from the oldest to the youngest. Taylor. I joined Big Brothers Big Sisters program when I was very young. I remember going to my big brother's house playing basketball with him, going to sporting games, just hanging out. Not having to worry about being an older brother for a while. Enjoying the attention, of course. Going to Big Brothers Big Sisters events or bowling, whatever we wanted to do, we did it. I would never have had the experience as I did with my big brother if it wasn't for Big Brothers Big Sisters. Thank you for everything you have done for me and my family. I still will never forget Thunder Bob and fishing, nor the amount of laughs. Thank you. Travis. As my mom would say, I was her wild child, so for me, being a part of Big Brothers Big Sisters was a huge ordeal. It gave me a break from my family, as well as them from me. It also gave me a person who really knew how to talk to me, even when my mom couldn't get through to me. He was there for me at all hours. He was a military man, a father of 2, and a grandpa of 2. He was my big brother, but more like an uncle. He showed me how to care for horses as well as other animals, taught me how to ride a 4-wheeler, and amongst other fun ATVs. I got to learn a lot from him. But when I found out that he had passed a couple years ago, that was the hardest day of my life. All I can say is thank you, Big Brothers Big Sisters, for matching me up with a great role model. Ty. As I may not have been involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters, I still got to be part of their family events. Bowl for Kids' Sake was one of the many greatest times. Seeing how my brothers would come back and share their times with their bigs was exciting. Even some of their bigs would have me tag along, which was pretty cool of them to do. Thank you for letting me be part of Big Brothers Big Sisters. So I'm happy to be able to share this letter and the quotes from the kids, from Jenny, and I thank her for sharing it as well. And it is really meaningful to know the impact that we have throughout the years in our children's lives, but also the impact it has on our parents and our mentors, and of course all of our children. So thank you for tuning in. Please feel free to comment, share, like the post. Also, again, share it and encourage others to get involved. And also you can visit the Big Brothers Big Sisters website at bbbsoz.org to learn more, or contact us at 262-377-0784 if you're interested in getting involved. All right. Thank you so much for taking the time, and we hope to hear from you, and we'll see you soon again. Thanks. Bye-bye.